XLM is feeling some massive pressure. Actually, they're facing the pressure of 44 million lumens being dumped. Wait until you hear who's dumping them and why. Also, HotBit Exchange is starting to rug pull, or did people not pull their money out in time? That and more coming up next. Bitcoin sitting at 30,461, ETH 1908, XRP 47.6, with XLM clinging on to that 10-cent mark, down 3.25%. Everyone, there is massive pressure to the tune of 44 million being put on XLM. Now, 44 million doesn't sound a lot when it comes to its circulating supply. When you look at the volume of what's normally traded for XLM, this is a lot. But first, HotBit's rug pull disaster devastates Rich Quack, Baby Dogecoin, Doji Lamars. Cryptocurrency exchange HotBit has reportedly executed a significant rug pull, causing severe damage to the DeFi project Rich Quack, along with the other ones that I mentioned. Additionally, Rich Quack's balance of roughly 100,000 USDT in Quack on the exchange was lost. Breaking HotBit goes rug pull, 4,000 BNB worth of Baby Doge, and 500,000 Pancake Swap worth of Elon. Whoa. And I'm sorry, that was on Uniswap. And here's a tweet going over what was sold. Now, if you're sitting there going, hey, Klaus, wait a minute, why does HotBit sound so familiar? HotBit trading platform terminates central exchange operations. Users have until 4 UTC on June 21st. Yeah, so we're a couple weeks past due. So what are the funds doing on there? And are these funds that they couldn't get off, right? Because this was outside of what these jurisdictions here were. So now HotBit is shutting down, and now what? Liquidating stuff on their own? What the hell is going on? That's definitely going to put some pressure on those cryptos. We're going to talk about specifically where the XLM pressure is going to come from. FOMC minutes wasn't too bad, everyone. Say a mild recession is likely in 2023. Bitcoin price stays put at 30,500. Yeah, you didn't see much price action when the minutes were released. Leading up into it, you definitely did see some sell-off softness. The minutes from the June 13-14 meeting of the FOMC suggested inflation is expected to fall back to 2%, but that's in 2 more years. Almost all the officials on the committee in their projection noted additional rate increases would be appropriate this year. Bitcoin, along with the rest of the market, did not react, but the sell-off happened before that. Anticipating this, Celsius gets the green light to convert $170 million worth of altcoins to Bitcoin and ETH. That's where the sell-off pressure is coming from. As always, any article you see in this video will be linked in the description below. This is from the case filings with Celsius Network. Remember, all this stuff is public because they're going through bankruptcy. This is also where you hit the subscribe button for juicy, fact-based news like this. So if you wonder why XLM is getting soft, getting extra selling pressure compared to the rest of the market, especially over these last few days, because yes, all their alts were going to be converted to Bitcoin and Ethereum for liquidity reasons. There's not a lot of trading volume for XLM. There's not. So now you just had how much? 44,198,000. You're going to sit there and go, Klaus, wait a minute. That says 44,198. Yeah, I get that, but what you got to do is you got to add 3 zeros to that. See it right there? 44 million XLM swapped into Bitcoin, Ethereum dumped. Now, when we look at the charts, we can see definite pressure to the downside here since the 3rd of July, where there were 2 attempts to try to break that 11-cent mark and failed. We have since seen an erosion of the price along with definite softness of volume, with the exception of this big jump right here, which took XLM from just under that 10.4 to down to 10.1. We are right now sitting at 10.05. Let's zoom in a little bit more because our hope right now is that XLM rebounds at that 10-cent mark. We are getting super close here. The hope, honestly, is that people have those predetermined buy orders in saying, oh, if XLM ever gets to 10 cents, I'm going. That is the only hope you have now. With the Celsius action here, think about it. There's a lot of people that knew about this. So if they knew there was going to be pressure put on the market, they would sell in advance as well. Earlier, we talked about, hey, where is this XLM rally coming from? People mentioned this, this, and this. Well, guess what? It doesn't matter. It is retracing on the way back down. There was no real news that drove this. The problem was, though, is we had negative news, yes, verifiable with their court filings, showing 44 million XLM to be transferred into Bitcoin and Ethereum. That is definitely something newsworthy that people saw. They saw it with the court filings. You start getting some sell-off pressure. You get it to where we can't break that 11 cent mark 2 times in a row. People are like, all right, we obviously don't have enough steam, enough cash right now to make this happen. Let's see what happens, accumulate again, and try in the near future. So let's see what happens to the price of XLM as we approach that 10 cent mark. But right now I am looking at it, and it is darn close, sitting at 10.0015. So it's going down even more since I was recording the earlier segment here. So a lot of pressure, but hey, we know where it's coming from, right? There was a pump based on no news. And guess what? Celsius dumping pressure. Now you know why XLM softness price is happening. You understand it rather than being fed hopium. Like I said, I bring the news whether it's good or bad. In this case, the news was bad. You saw in previous videos, I was excited when XLM was running, but I kept saying, hey, what's the news that's driving this? Otherwise, this is just some artificial fake pump by some small exchanges. And I showed you the exchanges too that were pumping it. Super small exchanges with funky volume for XLM. Made no sense whatsoever. And we know it's not sustainable because there's not that much money floating around. It's not being negative. It's taking all the news and all the data and macros, put them together, put them as a story for you to watch. By the way, thank you very much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Now, if you want to check out more crypto Web3 action, that's this video right here. If you want to check out my life outside of crypto, hey, it's free to subscribe. Check out this channel right here. Now, until more news breaks, it's recovery time because I've already done 2 hours of strenuous workouts today. You cool cats, though, have a great rest of your day.